Welcome, everybody. I'm having a good talk here with Mom while I'm doing my cardio, so I thought I'd bring you on board because Mom is the foundation of my learning faith about Christ. And then obviously I went crazy about it and went to Jerusalem and Egypt and Rome and Greece. And we're talking about the spreading of the message of Jesus Christ, Yeshua Christos, as I like to say, and why it is so important to spread the real, true gospel of love and salvation, because without the right message behind Christ, there's a wrong message going around about Christ, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Because Christ is love, forgiveness, salvation, forgiveness again.
And relating to each other, and
Right.
teaching each other.
There you go.
Praying for each other.
Praying for each other.
Yeah, we're here as ambassadors of Christ.
See that? We're here as ambassadors for Christ, trying to be like Christ, right?
As ambassadors carry the message. That's what we're here for. Carry the message to the world.
Because the original way of Christianity, Christ means Christ-like, right? Supposed to be, a Christian is supposed to be like Jesus.
Yeah, we have to strive every day. We
Strive.
deserve and keep on striving.
Yeah.
We're never going to be perfect until we get
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He left us here to carry his message with the help of his Holy Spirit. He never left us alone. He left his Holy Spirit. He told his disciples, if I don't go, the Holy Spirit can't come to be with you.
Right.
He was a man. He could be everywhere.
Yeah.
But the Holy Spirit lives in us.
All right.
So he's everywhere. We just have to recognize him.
And call upon it.
Call upon him.
Right.
For help. And he helps.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, this is why you'll always see me talking about Christ. Some people think, why would you talk about Christ so much, Marcus? Especially you, a stripper, especially you, bodybuilding. Why always talking about Christ? Well, what I feel and believe is that I am called to talk about Christ because of that. Meaning it's like that's God's vocation to me. I've been put into the world to strip and be amongst people in the club. I've been put into the bodybuilding and be around people who are physically obsessed with flesh, but now to remind them that behind all this flesh is the Spirit of God. See? People get confused about that, you know?
We are three.
Yeah.
Body, spirit, soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Like even on the comments of me doing bodybuilding yesterday and you sitting in the chair, people are like, how does your mom deal with you bodybuilding in your underpants in front of her? And I'm like, my mom been seeing me do that since I was a baby.
I'm a nurse, that's why.
You're a nurse, right?
I've seen enough naked men that it doesn't bother me anymore.
She don't care.
No.
Not to mention probably what you said, I've been flexing like the Hulk since I was what, 5?
Yeah.
Wanting to be the Hulk.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's you people who have a strange issue, okay? With nudity.
Dirty mind.
Dirty minds, yeah. Is the dirty mind is in your head, you know what I mean? Because, anyway, I'm aware that I am a tease about it. I'm aware of that. But I feel that God put me on planet Earth to be like this at 50 as a message. See? Because it says, if you believe in Jesus Christ, ye shall have everlasting life. Now, there's 2 types of everlasting life, I believe it. One, when you die, how did your spirit transcend into the Father? Because that's why Christ said he going into the Father, right? Going into the Holy Spirit, into the energy of death. But he also says he's coming back and he resurrected into the flesh. So if he resurrected into the flesh,
A new body.
a new body,
New body. Uncorruptible. Unchangeable. Perfect.
guess what? There's some wisdom out there in this world that I believe they've been hiding from us, and it could be beyond Antarctica, which is the tree of life, the original tree of life. Just like we're always finding things like NMN, resveratrol, telomerase, and blueberries and blackberries, which I'm always eating and promoting. It's in black beans too, and it's in sweet potatoes. You know, purple sweet potato. That's why you have more longevitarians in Japan and Okinawa, because they eat the purple sweet potato. It's got telomerase in it. Okay, so where is the tree of life that may contain even more powerful ingredients than resveratrol and telomerase. Where is it? Maybe it's beyond Antarctica. Maybe it's after Christ the Master comes back. And he says those that deserve it get it. You live 1,000 years of peace on earth. I mean, that's in the scriptures now. Right? That's in the scriptures. So if you really truly have faith in the scriptures, you living them out. Just living them out. I saw a post from somebody I sometimes watch he's a controversial figure. Andrew Tate, a fighter, and he's talking about Christianity and his brother, and they want to defend it through fighting and violence. But what did Christ say about that? He said, put down the sword, man. Didn't he? Live in peace, you know? And if you put that message out, oh, you must be anxious and ready and violent, you know, no. Right. There you go.
We just have to live for it.
Right.
Everything is under his control.
So you're going to live in peace, right? And live in joy. Because you're just in faith. God's got it. So you don't have to have all that anxiety and angst and want to punch people. I know how to punch people because I did it for sport. But I learned that that's really not where it's at. It's not where it certainly isn't. Actually, I'll be honest with you. When I was fighting, I felt like it's the devil. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Some people say, oh, I'm fighting for Christ. I'm like, no. I remember when I would hit people, I would feel like I'm channeling the devil. That's what made me good, actually. Because it's kind of an evil energy to hit people, right? You're not hitting people in the spirit of Christ. That's a devil energy, you know? Let's keep it real. So, why do you think all the real successful artists come up with all the corrupt lyrics and corrupt songs, and they use the devil's music, you know what I mean? And get the success out of it, but ultimately later, their souls are like paying for it, you know? So, anyway, on that message of love, Christ, why it's important to spread this message, why it's important to spread the message that Christ is all about love and forgiveness. Christ is also about compassion, helping as many people as you can, fellow man. I think that's why you have an issue with Trump and his crew, right? You don't see him being consistent.
No.
So
They want to fight.
they want to fight.
Yes.
So she doesn't feel like Trump and his gang of Christian evangelists are being true to the message of Christ, even though you speak about it,
Their behavior is contrary.
doesn't feel like it's the truth. You have to, if you're really going to be about Christ, then you have to act like Christ, you know?
Yeah. That's what's important. That's
Right.
what people see.
Right,
Christ is rule.
right,
That's what people see.
yeah,
Words are easy to say.
right,
But I'm having a big impact. So,
right,
yeah, actually what's important.
yeah. So it doesn't mean it's a write-off, okay? No one's written off. It just means you gotta speak about it, but be about it.
And we have to pray for Trump.
Pray for Trump, right?
Yeah.
Pray for him.
The Bible tells us to pray for your leaders.
Yeah, pray for them.
They need wisdom to lead us in peace.
Lead us in
They
peace.
fight all the time. They want us to fight the whole world.
Yeah.
And then they're always the war. So we
Yeah.
have to have peace. So we gotta pray for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
all of them.
Pray for everybody, really.
All everybody. But also our leaders.
Yeah. Well, I have a suspicion of it shared already. I have a feeling the next leader could end up, if they are getting and corrupted, the Antichrist is going to emerge. Could be. I think we're in that time.
Yeah.
The person who's going to be Antichrist is coming. You know? So, anyway, just thought I'd want to share that because Mama, through my life, has been the original source of my faith, and I feel like many people out there need more faith, more love, and more guidance to it. Guidance to true faith, love, and why Christ is the master. Go and investigate him deeply. Don't just speak about it or hit church once a week. Go and investigate him and his life. God bless you.